Hey babe, I need you to do something for me. Something simple, yet so important. Take a slow, calming breath, settle in, and give me the next few minutes of your undivided attention. I'm asking for this quiet moment because what I'm about to share might stir your heart in ways you don't expect. You may even feel a little jolt of surprise at first, but believe me, every word comes from a place of deep honesty and devotion. Let me begin with a line that's likely to make your eyebrows rise. Don't make the mistake of thinking you're my girlfriend. Yes, you heard me correctly. Before your mind races down a path of confusion, before doubt plants its seeds, allow me to guide you through the landscape of my heart. Understand this. I would never risk unsettling you without an extraordinary reason. And I promise, if you hold my hand through these words, you'll see exactly why I've chosen to step beyond ordinary labels. You see, calling you girlfriend feels like describing a sunrise as bright or the ocean as wet. The words are technically true, yet they shrink an immense, awe-inspiring experience into a single, common syllable. That tiny title can't stretch wide enough to hold the vast sky of what you are to me. When I look at you, I don't just see the person I'm dating. I see my unexpected miracle, my confidant, and the partner whose soul converses with mine in a language that silence itself understands. Think of every memory we've woven together, each laughter-laced afternoon, each whisper shared in the hush of the night, every plan drawn in playful sketches about tomorrow. Those moments prove that what we share is far more intricate than a conventional romance. You know the sides of me that even I struggle to face in the mirror, my quiet fears, the scars I pretend aren't there, the dreams so wild I fear to utter them aloud. You don't merely accept those pieces. You cradle them with reverence, coaxing them into the light where they can breathe. Whenever I stumble, your steady presence becomes my compass. You point me back to myself with gentle reminders of who I truly am. You have this extraordinary gift of seeing the brightest flame in me when all I can feel is smoke. Where others might let uneasy silence linger, you respond with patience and warmth, prying open the shutters of my guarded heart. And because of you, I've learned vulnerability is not weakness, but the birthplace of genuine connection. So no, girlfriend doesn't even get close. You are my partner in the grandest sense of the word, the co-architect of every beautiful possibility that keeps me hopeful when life's storms batter the foundation beneath us. Together we design futures, mend old wounds, and learn new ways to rise. Every challenge transforms into a stepping stone because I'm not standing alone. I'm anchored by a love both tender and unbreakable. You are my sanctuary when noise and expectations crash around me. There are nights when the world feels like a cage of unfinished tasks, looming deadlines, and endless chatter. Yet the second I feel your hand brush mine or hear your voice, soft, reassuring, my pulse finds its rhythm again. You quiet the whirlwind. Even your silence is healing, because within it I can hear the calm beat of your heart telling me we're safe. And incredibly, you're also the spark that keeps me growing. You challenge me, not with harsh criticism, but with unwavering belief. You refuse to let me shrink into the comfort of complacency. If I drift toward good enough, you coax me toward excellence, reminding me that my truest self thrives in the wild terrain outside my comfort zone. In your eyes, I see both acceptance and possibility. Acceptance for the messy chapters I've already written, possibility for the thrilling pages yet to come. Every day, you teach me what purposeful love looks like. It's not the grand gestures alone, though I adore surprising you with little tokens of affection. It's the steady decision to choose each other again and again when life presents easier paths. It's the way you lean in when conversations get difficult, the way you soften your tone when I'm wrong, and the way you celebrate my smallest victories as if I've conquered kingdoms. So when I say you're so much more, know that those words still fall shy of the truth. You embody chapters I've yet to name and songs I haven't written. You are the laughter that bubbles up in my quiet hours, the echo of joy that rings through simple routines. Picking up groceries, folding laundry, planning a Sunday brunch. Because you're there, the mundane transforms into a secret adventure. You are my strength when I falter, my steadying pillar when anxiety creeps through the cracks of my confidence. The warmth in your gaze reminds me that setbacks are not dead ends, just detours guiding us toward greater wisdom. You hold space for my doubts without letting them define me, gently steering me back toward my own light. You are the illumination in every dark corner. When I can't see a way forward, you become the lantern. Your optimism isn't naive. It's courageous, forged by your own trials and tempered with compassion. You help me believe that no mistake is final, no sorrow absolute. Together, we've turned tears into fertile ground where hope grows. That's why I cannot reduce you to a label. Girlfriend implies a beginning, but we have already surpassed that first spark and traversed realms where labels dissolve. We're weaving a lifelong tapestry, threaded with resilience, wonder, and fierce devotion. You aren't just someone in my life. You are my life's luminous center. You are my everything, and it's vital to me that you know it. Now, let's shift the spotlight to another realm where your future matters deeply, your finances. You've entrusted me with your dreams before, and I'm honored to share some insights that may guide your next steps. Imagine the ancient tarot laid out before us, each card whispering its quiet counsel. I shuffled them with intention, focusing on your journey from caution to courage. 3 cards turned over, each a chapter in your unfolding story. 1. The Four of Pentacles, past influence. Once, you clung tightly to what you had, savings, familiar income streams, the security of knowing exactly where every rupee rested. This card shows a figure holding coins to their chest, feet planted on 2 more. It's not greed, it's self-protection. You watched every expense, avoided speculative ventures, and stayed within your comfort zone. That cautious season served you well, building the sturdy foundation you stand on today. 2. The Fool present energy. Now, the deck greets you with the Fool, a traveler poised at the cliff's edge, carefree and wide-eyed. This doesn't mean recklessness. It signals a fresh start, a heart open to possibility. You sense the call of unexplored territory, new business ideas, investments, or perhaps a creative passion you've never monetized before. Excitement crackles in your veins, urging you to step into the unknown. Yet remember, the Fool carries only a small knapsack. He travels light, but he also travels prepared. 3. Temperance guidance for the near future. Finally, Temperance appears, robed in calming hues, 1 foot on land, the other in water, patiently mixing 2 cups. This card urges balance and timing. It tells you growth is born from harmony, action married to reflection, ambition tempered by strategy. Put together, these cards tell a clear story. You're moving from careful preservation toward bold expansion, but your success hinges on measured steps. Here's how to honor that wisdom in a tangible plan. Give yourself a month to map your path. Carve out uninterrupted evenings, perhaps every Sunday for the next 4 weeks, to sit with a notebook or spreadsheet. Write down your top 3 financial goals. Maybe it's building an emergency fund, launching a side project, or investing in professional development. Under each goal, list the milestones that lead there. For example, if a side business excites you. Week 1. Research the market and outline your offering. Week 2. Draft a simple budget, startup costs, projected revenue, break-even point. Week 3. Consult someone experienced, whether a mentor, accountant, or savvy friend. Week 4. Finalize a launch timeline and gather resources. By pacing yourself, you convert excitement into sustainable momentum. Rushing is the trap temperance warns against. Acting on impulse, say, funneling savings into a hot tip without vetting it, could derail progress you've built through years of discipline. If you're currently awaiting returns from an investment, remember the second lesson of temperance. Patience guards prosperity. Markets rise and fall like ocean tides. Delay isn't denial. Often, it's protection. That stalled deal or postponed payment may be steering you away from subtler dangers, an unstable partner, hidden fees, or a looming market correction. Hold on to the truth that divine timing weaves through finance just as it does through love. While you wait, keep your radar tuned for fresh opportunities. Review your portfolio or business ideas under the lens of alignment. Does this venture echo my values? Does it move me closer to the life I envision? If the answer is yes and the numbers add up, it may be the next stepping stone. 1. Craft a why statement or write one clear sentence explaining why financial freedom matters to you. Pin it where you can see it daily. When temptation whispers impulsivity, your why will steady you. 2. Build a layered safety net. Ensure 3 to 6 months of living expenses rest untouched in a high-yield savings account before committing sizable funds elsewhere. Your past caution, the 4 of Pentacles, build the first brick. Now expand it. 3. Segment your accounts, separate funds. 1 for essentials, 1 for dreams investments, business ventures, and 1 for indulgences. This prevents blurred boundaries that lead to overspending. 4. Educate before you leap. Enroll in a short course, read reputable books, or follow trusted financial advisors. Knowledge transforms risk into calculated strategy. 5. Review monthly, adjust quarterly, every month, track cash flow. Every quarter, reassess larger goals against real-world shifts. Temperance thrives in regular recalibration. Trust that life is preparing a new doorway to open precisely when you've honed your vision and fortified your foundation. Perhaps an unexpected collaborator appears, or a market niche aligns perfectly with your skills. Maybe a long-delayed payment finally arrives, letting you upgrade equipment or expand inventory. Whatever form it takes, remember, opportunity favors the prepared. By planning with intention now, you will meet that arrival ready, not rushed, steady, not scrambling. And when you step through that doorway, you carry 2 powerful assets: the unshakable love we share and the disciplined confidence you're cultivating. Everything I've said about labels, about finances, threads together in a single truth: you deserve abundance in every realm. Emotional, spiritual, material. I refuse to confine our connection to a single descriptive word, just as I refuse to see your financial future bound by past limitations. We are vast, multifaceted beings. Together, we'll keep defying small boxes, breaking ceilings, and writing a story that astonishes even us. So when someone asks, "Who is she to you?" I'll smile, knowing no sentence can capture the galaxies you've brought into my life. And when someone asks you, "How's your financial journey going?" I hope you'll answer, "Brighter every day," because I walk it with patience, purpose, and the unwavering support of the one who loves me. Thank you for listening, for trusting my words even when they challenged your first assumptions. May this message echo in your heart as reassurance that you are loved beyond measure, valued beyond labels, and destined for prosperity beyond your current horizon. Together, we'll keep stepping forward, hand in hand, into every sunrise that awaits.